Finding an affordable barndominium builder in 2026 is not the same challenge it was 5 years ago, and it is not the same challenge that most of the content you will find online describes. The market has changed. The builder landscape has changed. The definition of affordable has changed. And the mistakes that buyers make when choosing a builder have gotten more expensive as build costs have risen. Today, I am giving you the honest, complete guide to finding the best affordable barndominium builders in 2026. Who the legitimate players are, what affordable actually means at current market prices, what to look for before you sign anything, what warning signs to walk away from, and the evaluation framework that separates the builders who will deliver what they promise from the ones who will not. This is not a sponsored list. No builder paid to be mentioned in this video. What you are about to get is honest information grounded in how the 2026 barndominium market actually works. Welcome back to the Homes and Haven. Subscribe right now and hit that notification bell because this channel covers real barndominium intelligence every single week. Honest cost data, real design guidance, and the information that protects you from expensive mistakes before you make them. Like this video if you're in the builder evaluation phase of your project and need a framework for making this decision correctly. Stay with me all the way to the end because the final section of this video is the builder evaluation checklist. The specific questions and verification steps that protect you from the single most common and most expensive builder selection mistake in the 2026 barndominium market. That checklist is the most practically useful thing in this entire video. Do not skip ahead. What affordable actually means in 2026. Before we talk about any specific builder, we need to establish what affordable means in the 2026 barndominium market, because the number that gets thrown around in online conversations about affordable barndominium construction has almost no relationship to what real finished homes actually cost in the current market. In 2026, a fully finished, livable, permitted barndominium with proper insulation, complete mechanical systems, and quality finished materials cost between $115 and $175 per finished square foot in most rural and semi-rural markets in the South, Midwest, and Mountain West, where barndominium construction is most active. In higher-cost labor markets, California, the Pacific Northwest, the Northeast, metro-adjacent areas in any region, add 30 to 60% to those numbers. A 1,500 square foot finished barndominium at the lower end of that range costs $172,500. At the upper end, it costs $262,500. To put that in context from both directions, some owner builders in 2026 claim to build for under $100 per square foot, but that almost always assumes significant sweat equity, doing the framing, finishing, or plumbing themselves. For a hired builder delivering a code-compliant finished home, the $115 to $175 range is exactly what the market currently supports. On the other end, high-end industrial luxury barndominiums in 2026 are now hitting $190 to $270 per square foot. That makes the $115 to $175 range the true affordable bracket. Not the cheap bracket, but the genuine value bracket. Affordable in 2026 does not mean $50,000. It does not mean $80,000. Those numbers reflect either unfinished shells, buildings without proper insulation or mechanical systems, buildings in markets so rural that utility infrastructure adds $30,000 to $50,000 in costs that are not captured in the per square foot number, or, most commonly, marketing numbers from builders and kit manufacturers that describe the structural package cost rather than the finished home cost. Any builder who quotes you a finished barndominium at $50 per square foot in 2026 is either describing a shell, misrepresenting what finished means, or building something that will not pass inspection. Affordable in 2026 means genuinely competitive pricing for a fully finished, properly built, code-compliant barndominium, pricing at or near the lower end of the realistic market range for your specific region. Achieved through construction efficiency, experienced trade coordination, and a business model that keeps overhead low without cutting corners on structural quality, insulation, or mechanical systems. That is the definition of affordable that frames everything in this video. The builder categories. Who is actually in this market? The barndominium builder market in 2026 is more mature and more segmented than it was at the beginning of the decade. and understanding the different categories of builders in this space is essential for making a smart hiring decision. The first category is the integrated kit and build company, a manufacturer or dealer who both supplies the structural kit and manages or coordinates the construction of the finished home. Companies like Morton Buildings operate in this category. They sell the structural package and handle the construction through their own crews or closely managed subcontractors. The advantage of this model is single-point accountability. One company is responsible for both the structural package and the finished build, which eliminates the coordination gap between kit manufacturer and general contractor that causes many barndominium problems. The honest disadvantage is that integrated companies are typically more expensive than assembling the team yourself, and their design flexibility can be more limited than a custom design and build approach. The second category is the specialized barndominium general contractor, a GC whose primary or exclusive business is barndominium residential construction. This category has grown substantially in 2026 as the barndominium market has matured. Specialized barndominium GCs have established relationships with kit manufacturers, experienced insulation subcontractors, and the mechanical trades who understand the specific requirements of metal building residential construction. They have completed multiple barndominium projects and have the documented track record that allows you to evaluate their work. This is the category where the best value in 2026 most commonly lives. Experienced enough to avoid the mistakes of a learning curve, specialized enough to maintain efficient subcontractor relationships, and competitive enough with each other in active barndominium markets to keep pricing honest. The third category is the conventional residential general contractor who has expanded into barndominiums. In markets where barndominium demand is high, many conventional residential GCs have added barndominium projects to their portfolio, sometimes with genuine investment in learning the specific requirements of metal building residential construction, and sometimes by simply treating a barndominium as a conventional house with a different shell. The latter approach produces the most common barndominium construction problems: insulation systems that do not account for the metal building's specific thermal challenges, mechanical systems designed for stick frame performance characteristics that do not translate to a metal building envelope, and structural connections that do not reflect the specific requirements of the kit engineering. Evaluating whether a conventional GC has genuinely learned barndominium construction or is applying conventional residential assumptions to a structurally different building system is one of the most important evaluations you will do in the builder selection process. The fourth category is the owner-builder, the individual who acts as their own general contractor, hiring and managing subcontractors directly. Owner-builders can achieve the lowest possible cost per finished square foot in the 2026 market, often 15 to 25% below the cost of an equivalent build managed by a general contractor. But they accept full responsibility for coordinating a complex construction process that involves multiple specialized trades, a kit erection sequence that requires precise timing, and inspection milestones that require documented completion of each phase before the next can proceed. Owner building a barndominium is achievable for people with project management experience, construction knowledge, and the time to be genuinely present on site. It is not appropriate for people whose primary qualification is enthusiasm and a desire to save money. One more option worth mentioning, particularly for buyers in high labor markets like California, is the modular barndominium. In 2026, companies like Deer Valley Home Builders have launched factory-built barndominium models that are constructed off-site and delivered to your property. For buyers in markets where skilled construction labor is genuinely scarce and expensive, modular can represent the most accessible path to an affordable finished home. It comes with trade-offs in design flexibility and site preparation requirements, but for the right buyer in the right market, it is worth serious consideration. The national and regional builders worth knowing about in 2026, rather than a ranked list, which would be both arbitrary and market-specific in ways that do not serve most viewers. This section gives you the builders and builder categories that consistently appear in the conversations of satisfied barndominium owners in 2026, along with the honest context about what each delivers and what it costs. Morton Buildings remains the most recognized and most consistently reviewed integrated barndominium builder in the national market. Their post-frame construction system, their own erection crews, and their integrated warranty covering both structure and construction, make them the lowest risk option for buyers who prioritize accountability over price. In 2026, their storm warranties, covering structural performance in extreme weather events, have become a particularly significant selling point as insurance rates for alternative home types rose sharply in 2025. That warranty backing, combined with their single-point accountability model, is what buyers pay the Morton premium for. The honest cost reality is that Morton is not the affordable option in most markets. Their finished barndominium costs typically run 20 to 40% above the competitive regional GC market. For buyers who have the budget and who value the reduced complexity of dealing with a single responsible party, the Morton premium is often worth it. For buyers who are budget constrained, it is worth understanding clearly what the premium represents before deciding it is not achievable. FBI Buildings, operating primarily in the Midwest, represents the regional integrated builder category at a price point that is more competitive than the national players. Their post-frame residential building system has a long track record in the agricultural and residential markets of the Corn Belt, and their 2026 partnership with floor plan specialists, including Back 40 Buildings, has made them the go-to option for Midwest buyers who want a kit that feels like a custom home but delivers pole barn construction efficiency. Their regional dealer network maintains enough competition to keep pricing more honest than the national brand premium commands. For buyers in their service territory, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, and surrounding states, FBI deserves a serious look. In the Gulf Coast and Southeast markets, the regional specialized barndominium GC market is the most developed in the country, reflecting the long history of metal building construction in these regions and the deep pool of experienced barndominium-specific trade contractors available. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Georgia all have active and competitive markets of specialized barndominium builders where pricing pressure keeps costs at the lower end of the national range. Identifying the specific builders in your county or region requires local research. Online barndominium communities, county building permit records showing completed residential metal building permits, and direct referrals from barndominium owners in your area, rather than a national list that may not reflect your specific market. The Pacific Northwest and Mountain West markets have seen significant growth in barndominium construction in 2026, driven by remote worker migration to rural areas in these regions. The builder market is less mature than the Southeast. Fewer specialized barndominium contractors, higher general construction labor costs, and less established subcontractor networks for barndominium-specific trades. Labor shortages in these markets have pushed affordable pricing toward the upper end of the national range, meaning buyers here should expect to budget closer to $175 per square foot rather than the lower end of the spectrum, and should invest more time in evaluating contractor barndominium experience, specifically rather than general construction experience. The Builder Evaluation Checklist. Here is the checklist I promised at the beginning. These are the specific steps and questions that complete a responsible builder evaluation in 2026 before you sign any contract. Verify that the builder has completed a minimum of 3 finished barndominium residential projects in the last 2 years. Ask for addresses and call the owners. Visit at least one completed project in person, if at all possible. Request a complete scope of work document that specifies the insulation type, thickness, and R value. The foundation specification including anchor bolt pattern and slab thickness. The HVAC system type, manufacturer, and sizing calculation. The window specification including frame material and glazing performance rating. And the electrical service size and panel amperage. Compare this scope document across every bid you receive before comparing prices. Request the engineer-stamped structural drawings for the specific kit proposed, including state-specific stamp. Confirm that these drawings are included in the contract price and not a separate billable item. Verify the builder's licensing and insurance in your state. A general contractor's license and general liability insurance with a minimum of $1 million per occurrence are non-negotiable requirements. Request the insurance certificate directly from the builder's insurance carrier, not from the builder, so that you are receiving a current document rather than a potentially outdated copy. Review the payment schedule in the contract and confirm that it is milestone-based rather than time-based. You should pay for work that has been completed and inspected, not work that is scheduled to begin. Confirm the timeline in writing with specific milestone dates and a completion date, and confirm whether the contract includes any provisions for delay compensation or penalty if the builder misses milestone dates by more than a specified number of days. Ask the builder to identify their primary subcontractors for insulation, electrical, plumbing, and HVAC, and ask whether those subcontractors have previously worked on Barndominium projects. The subcontractor experience level is as important as the general contractor's experience level because the specific technical requirements of Barndominium construction affect every trade. Ask the builder directly, how many Barndominium projects have you completed in the last 2 years? And can you show me the permit records for them? Permit records are public documents in most jurisdictions, and they provide independent verification of project completion dates, addresses, and building sizes that the builder's marketing materials cannot substitute for. And before you finalize your builder selection, call your insurance agent. Know what your insurer requires in terms of contractor licensing, structural system, and insulation specification before you commit to a build approach. In 2026, the insurance conversation is as important as the permit conversation, and it should happen before you sign a contract, not after the foundation is poured. If this video gave you the framework to make a smarter builder selection decision, hit that like button right now. It helps this content reach more people who are making this decision and deserve honest information rather than marketing. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover real Barndominium intelligence every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me what region you're building in and what the biggest builder evaluation challenge you're currently facing is. I read every comment, and I genuinely want to help you navigate your specific situation. Share this video with anyone in your planning circle who is about to start the builder evaluation process. The checklist in the final section could save them from an expensive mistake. Evaluate carefully. Build confidently. I will see you in the next one.